Batman the Animated Series Season 1 Episode 13 titled I Got Batman in My Basement, and the story for this episode is that after a encounter with the Penguin, Batman has been knocked out and a bunch of kids save Batman and bring him to their house under the basement while the Penguin and his goons and his Vulture is trying to find where Batman is. You know what this episode is? This episode is someone at the time saw Home Alone and thought, let's do that with a Batman episode, because that's what I think of Batman. I think, you know, a group of kids grabbing their hands on the Batmobile and the utility belt and taking their colon and find the Penguin and his goons and a Vulture, because that's what I think of Batman. This is a bad episode, and there's a lot of these like little stupid things that makes you feel like, oh dear. I mean, logically, one of the kids say, you know, let's call the police, and they immediately and a main guy who's, you know, a main kid who's kind of like trying to be like Sherlock Holmes Jr. in a way, and he's trying to be he's like the smartest person in the group. Well, the moment about to pick up the phone, he slams and says, no, there's people out there if we call the police. I'm like, just say, I need to speak to Mr. Gordon, it's something to do with Batman, and things will go down. It will be easy, it will be simple. The Vulture thing is stupid, really. I mean, I get it's the Penguin, and yes, Penguin at this time, because I know like in season 4 they changed his design, but, you know, in these 3 seasons, the first 3 seasons, the design for Penguin is directly inspired by the Danny DeVito look from Batman Returns, and I'm fine with the look. I like it, but here I might him. The thing about the Penguin is he just looks like one. That's his whole thing. He looks like a penguin. This whole having a bird and with him, it feels just. It just always feels weird when they up the whole penguin aspect. It's just, hey, he's an arms dealer who looks like a penguin, has a wobble, and he has a pointy nose, and he has an umbrella thing. That's basically the Penguin. Not this whole, let's have a Vulture with him, because vultures in cities are kind of logically. Okay. But then, there's 2 stupid other things. There's 2 things. Okay, logically, Batman wakes up and we have a fight scene between Penguin and Batman and Penguin. Penguin takes a knife out of his umbrella, and logically, we have a sword fight, because Batman goes a screwdriver and start playing Star Wars with the Penguin. I was like, what am I watching? And then, you know, logically, the parents, you know, come out into the basement, sees Batman, was like, what's going on? And the moment, you know, the main kid says like, hey, this is my mom, Batman, are you single? And I'm like, that's a odd thing to say. That's a awkward thing. Someone doesn't know their talking skills. I mean, is it the worst episode of the season so far? Yes.